Hey, what's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be looking at the XDJ 700 multiplayer. You're probably going to hear me say CDJ or CD player a lot. It's just a force of habit, so please just bear with me, guys. However, so it's the XDJ 700, a pair of them. We've also got the DJM 250 MK2 mixer here. Not going to get much into the mixer itself. This is a basic mixer. However, what I can say is that these CD players are normally paired up with the DJM 450, which has a lot more effects. However, this is a very good mixer as well. First things first, let's just have a look at what it actually looks like. All right, so this is what the deck actually looks like. It has that little slant, just a minor slant. The back here, you have your power input. It takes 12 volts. I'll show you what the adapter looks like as well. You have your right and left audio out, and then you have your link. You have your USB if you're going to use this as an MIDI, and you also have your locking mechanism here, or if you have the locking mechanism, it locks into here. What this is normally used for is if this is like a fixed installation, like at a club, you would have that little lock that you put into here. It has a little cord that will maybe tie into the desk or something like that. Just like how you find these phones that are in like your Vodo shops and all these other shops, they always have this little locking thing that is on them so you can't rapes them or steal them or anything like that. So yeah, so that's just for security measures. See underneath, that's what it looks like underneath. So nothing very special. You know that normally on the other decks with the CDs, you'd have a little pin underneath so that in case the CD is stuck. But because this obviously does not play any CDs, you don't have that on this side. The weight itself is very, very light. I would say in size, it's a little bit bigger than the 350s. Width is much, yeah, it's a bit bigger than the 350s as well as lengthwise, but it's a bit flatter than the 350s if you look at it from the side. Obviously, because there's no CD mechanism inside, so it would save up more space and they would be able to actually make something a little bit more slimmer. So it has that slim, sleek design. It's very light, like I said. Obviously because of no CD being here. Obviously in the front section here, you have all your normal things. You'll have your display, USB input, stop, your loop in and loop out, your reloops, you're searching for your songs here, your cue, your play, your jog wheel. Jog wheel, like I mentioned, is very, very smooth. Very smooth. It doesn't wobble. If you can see, nothing, can't wobble it or anything like that. You have your tempo on the one side, you have your master tempo, your tempo adjust here, vinyl mode, and then this is how you select your songs here. All right, let's switch it on and see what it looks like when it switches on. Oh yeah, before I forget, this is what the power looks like. So normally what you would connect this directly to the CD player, depending on the CD player that you have. I mean, I know that there are some CD players that take that big kettle power, but this one takes an adapter so that your 230 or 240 volts will come into this. This will convert it to 12 volts, and that's the actual input. The same with the mixer. This particular mixer also takes this power here. All right, so now that I've got it all plugged in, I'm just going to power it up and you can see how it actually looks when it switches on. This particular deck was released by Pioneer on the 29th of October 2015. We only probably received it about a year or two later. All right, so that's what it looks like. So obviously you'd have your record box display as the front portion. I'm just going to move to one particular CD player so you can actually see everything up close and personal. Let's have a look at some of the features that you're going to find on the XDJ 700 multiplayer. I might not cover everything, however, you can just jump onto Google. So this is just a point of reference to see what the basic things you're going to find on this little guy here. First things first, the most obvious thing that's going to hit you in the face is the screen. The screen is massive, and there's a reason for this, and I'm going to explain this. However, if I had to take the screen and put it alongside each other, I'll probably fit about 1.5. So this is about a third of the size of the actual deck. There's a reason why the screen is so big, because most of the features on this deck are on here. The nice thing about the display itself is that it responds very quickly. So even though it is a touchscreen, and we know that a lot of the times you have touchscreen, but it takes some time to actually load what you're selecting, this is very quick. It's very quick when you select. So these two here are not showing anything because I haven't selected a song, so it's only going to come up then. But yeah, looking at it, the display itself, what you're going to see on display, number one at the top left hand side is your player number. So that's the deck that you're using. If it's deck number 3, deck number 4, deck number 1. In this case, I just mixed these two decks up. One is on the other side and the other is on the other side, but you are able to actually set this. That's not an issue. Then you have record box, link, USB, vinyl break, slip, the track number. You have time. This is where you're going to set your time, whether it's going to be ascending or descending. You have your auto cue on there as well. So obviously you're going to have to hold and it will go away. As you can see over here, just look where my thumb is. If I hold it in, and then auto cue comes up here. If you don't know what auto cue is, maybe just drop a comment. I'll do a video just explaining a quick thing on what auto cue is and how it works. And then obviously here you've got your time. It just shows that it's not loaded, so there's nothing that is loaded. So at the moment it's showing time remaining, or you can do time from 0 going up. But I normally just use time remaining to see how many minutes I have left or when I can mix again. Then you have your tempo, your sync, your master. I'll explain what those do as well. If you want me to explain that one, I can go into that as well. And then at the top here, you have browse, you have tag, you have info, you have menu, then you have perform. So perform, this is where you're going to get some of your other extra features. You have your reverse. If you guys know the what's it called, the XDJ 2000s is the best example that I can give you. It has a little switch on the left hand side. You switch it up or switch it down. That will either play the song normally or play the song in reverse. It's the exact same thing here. The other features that you have here as well, at the top here, it'll show you your bars. You've got your beat loop, you've got your hot cue. The beat loop is obviously grayed out at the current moment because there's no song that's selected. And then your hot cues, if you don't know how to set your hot cues or what the hot cues are, you can just jump onto one of my videos that explain what the hot cues are. So let's select a song. How do you normally select a song here? Would just be you click on USB, unless you have it linked, you'll just click on link, but you click on USB and these are all the songs here. Let's see what it comes up as. So as you can see here, it'll show you your wave format, just like how the XDJ 1000s would do, as well as the 3000s, as well as the 2000s and the 900s. It also has a little wave guide here at the bottom to show you how far along you are with your song. If you're maybe not looking at the time, it'll give you a tempo. The tempo will already be pre-adjusted for this particular song. That is because this has been analyzed on Rekordbox. But if it has not been analyzed on Rekordbox, then it's not going to give you the BPM. It will only start giving you the BPM once you start playing the song, because it starts recording it during you playing the song or playing. And that's the reason why you find the BPM jumps up and down, because it keeps having to try and readjust itself. So you have the option of either increasing or decreasing the song, the display of the song, making it look closer together or wider apart. Also, if you want to search, you're just going to click on search, and then you're going to type in the song that you're looking for. As I just typed anything random, so I'm just type, let's say F, and then anything that has F is going to come up. For example, that's where it is here. So that's how you can quickly search a song if you don't know which folder you've put it into, or maybe you just haven't played it for a long time. And then info, of course, is going to be once you play the song and you click on info, it's going to give you all the info of the song itself, the rating, the date it was put onto here, how long the song is, the name of the song as well, the artist. So this is the XDJ 700. Awesome little deck. You're looking at about 23,000 per deck of the CD player. Awesome CD player, guys. But obviously, if you're looking for something that is going to be more economical for yourself, look at buying maybe like a controller or something. But for someone like me, or someone that is hiring sound out and using this equipment for professional use, this will do it for you. Please don't forget to share, like, follow, and subscribe, guys, so that I know that these videos are reaching the right audience and the right people. Comments are welcome, guys, and are actually encouraged. So just have a look at my page before you do comment, so that you can have a look there. You might find that some of the questions that you might have might already be answered by one of my videos. So just have a look at those videos there. I have a whole lot of videos on my page, so just jump onto there. So share, like, follow, subscribe, so that I know that I'm doing the right thing. Thank you for watching.